Now, a name that was really strongly linked last summer was Milan Škriniar from Inter Milan. Of course, I think it was very clear that Jose Mourinho wanted a big central defender that he wanted to sign. Is that an area that they may look to address in maybe the summer or this month? Is that something you can see?
I think next summer they will go for a centre-back, yes. You mentioned Milan Škriniar. And it will be interesting to understand also the value of the player, because last summer was around 45 million euro, 50 million euro. Now it's different because he's playing with Conte. He's having a good season with Inter. Inter fans love him. So it's so difficult to go for 35 or 40 million euro. And we will see if it will be Škriniar, if it will be another centre-back. I would also pay attention to the situation of Militão next summer, because as we mentioned, now it's different, but next summer, who knows? And another interesting name will be Nikola Milenković of Fiorentina, because he's out of contract at Fiorentina in 1 year and a half, and he's been scouted by a lot of English clubs, and Tottenham are among the clubs are sending their scouts to look at this guy. In my opinion, he's so talented, serious guy, good player. Sometimes he's also scoring goals. So he's a good centre-back. And for sure, I think they will go for a centre-back, but we have to see also about the budget they will decide to spend for this kind of player. Because, as I mentioned, for Škriniar, you need more than 40 million euro. And for Milenković, it will be around 35, 40 million euro. So it's up to the club. Also for Militão, we have to see what they will decide. But I think a centre-back will be in the list for Tottenham next summer.
Fabrizio, do you see Tottenham doing much business in the summer? Because, of course, Tottenham and Jose Mourinho certainly wants to challenge for that Premier League, and he said that he wants to be in the 3 cup finals. What do you think that Tottenham need to become that real force and challenge for the Premier League?
And that's a good question. I would say that obviously they need something like in this. I think that was a small mistake not signing a centre-back last summer, just because they had the opportunity. They were in talks for different centre-backs. So I think the centre-back will be a key position, because always the Mourinho teams start to be perfect when they have the perfect centre-backs. That's in Mourinho history. So he wants for next summer a new centre-back, and I think they will go for an important one, as we mentioned. Let's see who will be, but they need a centre-back. And in my opinion, they need also some experience in the middle of the pitch, so an important midfielder with some experience. So we will see, because I think a lot will change about the situation of the pandemic, because if we will be still in this kind of situation with no fans in the stadium, after Tottenham they have their own stadium, so it's a different situation. But if we don't have fans in the stadium and still problems with sponsor and with merchandising and with kind of situation, it would be really difficult to spend a lot of money on the market. If we'll be back into normality, and we hope for yes for our lives and not just for football, but if we will be back to normality, it will be totally different, and Tottenham can go also strongly on the market. So let's see also about the general situation, because it will affect the market next summer.